Hi everybody, and welcome to today's Axion Accelerator time session, hangout, all of that and more. Hope you guys are having a good time and having fun out there. Hopefully my video is going to flow pretty reasonably. In any case, hopefully the audio is up and running. Let me know in the chat there. We've got a few people in the house already. So we're going to get into that, plus the accelerator, and of course Axion's initial audit results as well. So we're going to get into all that during this live stream. Pretty awesome, super exciting, obviously, with Axion Vision 3 audits. That is a major milestone, and of course sets up Axion for its Polygon launch, which is pretty cool. So let's get in the chat there. We've got a few comments there. So we've got Katana TV locked on and listening. Hey, nice to see you, Katana TV, as always. And once again, grab yourself a cuppa. I've got a latte here, so yeah, get yourself a drink, sit back and relax, get into that chat, and let's have a bit of fun today as well. So pretty cool. All right, let's get into a few other comments there. We've got Fadra in the house, Axion Token member represent. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see Fadra in the house as well. And John Atkinson in the house. Hi, Superman and everyone. Great to see John as always. And One Deadly Surfer in house, looking good for V3 and Polygon. Super is looking super good. There, One Deadly Surfer, absolutely. And Business 2K in the house. Hello, Business 2K. Good to see you as well. Business M2K, I should say. Business M2K. So great to see you all in the chat there. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and onwards, upwards. Let's go. So we've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the live stream. So no, not in the live stream, in the accelerator, I should say. We just started the live stream, so that's pretty funny. All right, my audio seems to be up and running fine, so I'm going to close that down, and hopefully the video will improve a bit there too. So there we are. We've got 6 minutes to go, 100% remaining. So no sales today. Interesting, eh? Interesting. That's really interesting. And the gas price at the moment is 127 gwei, so I imagine that's been fairly high during the day as well. But hey, that's just the way it rolls sometimes. This is probably the first one that we haven't sold anything out of, and obviously we've got the liquidity pool changing. So we're going to check out some of the dynamics that may be impacting the accelerator today. With no sales in there at the moment, we've at least had a 7 or something % or more selling out in the accelerator. So interesting day today. We do expect some sort of volatility as we head towards Polygon migration. There's a lot of factors that might drive that as well. Obviously, when moving to Polygon, it's going to be 0 fees, so people will probably be holding off for that, despite the 28.4% bonus. We'll see how we go from day to day. It's just the way it rolls. All right, so let's have a look here. So yeah, no burn, no statistics at the moment. We will quickly check out the old burn. I don't know if I actually updated this yesterday. Let's go check the burn while we're waiting for the recharge. It's going to recharge in about 5 minutes. It's going to stay the same, of course, because no sales in there. So that's the first time. We'll see if someone gets in there just towards the end. That'd be pretty interesting. Let's have a look here. So 20 hours ago, there's a stake, 0 quantity put into the debt address. That's pretty weird. So so we haven't had any buy and stake. So yesterday's burn doesn't appear to have gone in there from the looks of it. Just trying to think through that. Yeah, I think that's the case. So yesterday burn doesn't seem to have been pushed through into the burn address from what I can tell. All right, very cool. Deadly Sisters, definitely waiting for the migration for building more Axion and staking. Absolutely. I think a lot of people will be waiting for Polygon now. This is part of the play. Once people find out, despite the fact that the 28.4% is likely to be reduced as we move on to Polygon, but it's hard to know how the marketing team, Pullen and the Axion team, will taper that off. So definitely a trade-off there between the gas price and the accelerated bonus at the moment. So I think Pullen's direction has been fairly clear with the 28.4% bonus up to. So that's just the way it goes. Now, the accelerator link is in the video description if you're deciding to go in either now or tomorrow in a couple of minutes when we recharge. That's just the way it's going to go. Let's quickly check. We've checked the debt address. Don't think it's had yesterday's burn on there, so we'll get out of there. And bam, let's go. All right, so we've got 3 minutes. We're going to get into quite a bit of stuff. We'll probably jump over to the price now before the market recharges, and we'll see how we get on there. Good, Kenny lies in the house. Good morning, True. I want to buy with my wrap Bitcoin divs, and we'll hold back for Polygon migration. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying that, so it seems to be the case there, Kenny. Thanks for confirming that one. One Deadly Surfer says ETH fees still killing. Yeah, and a lot of projects complaining about these fees, not just Axion, but it's Ethereum wide. DeFi out there's pretty much complaining about that. And as we've seen on the NFT, we talked about that a couple of days ago. The NFT results on Polygon have been through the roof and smashing. The figures smashing good old Ethereum layer 1 now. On daily active users, just crossed over ahead of Ethereum layer 1. NFTs obviously exploding using Polygon. So yeah, it really is a game changer, folks. All right, so here we are. The price is at 000172, and look at this. Looks like a look at that. That looks a bit shapely, doesn't it? So interesting looking chart there. We've got $540,000, sorry, in total liquidity, 122,000 in daily volume, and that's up. So that's up about 3 times, 3x on the volume from yesterday. Yesterday we were about 38 or something, and we're up 122,000 daily volume. So that's actually pretty good. We've got a green candle for the day, nice, and we've got 77 ETH in the pool, just under 1.6 billion Axion in the pool. And so, as I say, that's going to look a bit vulnerable, but I'd say a lot of that's. I think we had 33 people that had to pull LP tokens out. I think the rest of it looks like it's the teams, the Axion Foundations, ETH and Axion they left in the pool just to keep it going. But that's going to close out. Must be closing out any day now as well. All right. So there's the daily price. Let's have a quick look on the hourly chart, and we'll go full screen on that too. We're going to get into the audit after the recharge. When we recharge, we're going to get into talk about the audit, and we're going to talk about also Axion official had their YouTube live show. So it was their third one. Pretty cool. We've got Alex K, head moderator, in the chat there. This is why Pulsechain will be great. Even Matic is getting overloaded. 30 Gwei plus all day. Yeah, so that's certainly the case, and it's the thing with Axion. They even though they're moving on to Polygon with basically zero fees with the Matic airdrops, they've still got the ability to create value on other chains, particularly Pulsechain, which we know is going to be pretty huge. Kevin Wilson says, "Hi everybody, another Axion token member represent," and good to see Kevin Wilson in the house, and woohoo, good stuff. Prana Um's in the house. Hey, Prana. Polygon recently said they were increasing their minimum gas Gwei from 1 to 30. It will still be cheap, though, because Matic costs about $1.34 per token. Yeah, it'll still be cheap, but that's true. That's true. So good points there by Alex and Prana around that Gwei stuff. So I actually didn't see that announcement. So well done on you guys pulling that up for the community. And that's what we love about the community, is giving us insights that we may have not have covered over. Hey, we've got 17 seconds to go. We're going to watch this to refresh here. Bam. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit. I'll probably talk a little bit about Pulsechain later in the live stream. So if you want to hear my latest thoughts on that, hold on for that a bit later. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. Recharge, but we're going to have the same numbers. Still going to be 375 million and 100% remaining. This is the way it goes. We're going to take snapshots of this, even though no sales. That's the results today. Bam. I'm not going to do the other one though. Obviously, there's no burn or anything on those, so we'll just leave those ones there. This is going to recharge. Obviously, it's going to not look any different, so we might just wait to see everyone buys and stakes in there while we're doing the live stream. This is how it rolls. Right, we're going to go back to the price, of course, and we're going to get in here, and then we're going to go back. We've got a lot of stuff to cover actually when I think about it. So let's just go and get the ruler over here. And we're going to go back in time, back to 1900. We like to see what we did yesterday. Actually, it's a really weird yesterday. Okay, so we were up at 000179, and then we had a big sell-off after that, and I think we saw that on the live stream, if I remember right. We saw that on the live stream. That was one account selling 250 million Axion, and they had only been around for about 9 days, so they're a bit of a short-term, a swing trade there, and so. Anyway, we're back. We're basically down 4% for the day after all that. So we recovered from that big sell-off there. Where did we go down to? That was yesterday. We did cover that live down to 000113, and we're back up, bounce back up to 000172, and so we're only down 4%, whereas we were down 25%. So that's a pretty good day. We'll take that. That's a pretty good day, and that probably explains the 122. $1,000, the 3x in daily volume. Nice on that one. All right, cool. All right, so we'll jump out of there and bam, let's go. We've got Y sitting at 54.2. VABL sitting at 3.3 cents, so not a lot of movement there. That is still up from the low. Remember, it was down about 1.8 cents or something like that before it had the big run up to 28 cents. It's still up above that, so that's a positive there. Skirt has jumped. So let's have a quick look at the Skirt price. That's the Securitants. These are the two commercial Axion launch partners. So we'll quickly look at these. Prana says they say they are doing that to combat spamming on the network. Yeah, well, it's that's probably true there, Prana. But the other side of it, of course, is you know, this is what Ethereum did, right? Keeps you know, increasing prices and Quay and all that sort of stuff. Alex K says, oh, that's interesting, Prana. Yeah, well, you know, that's what Ethereum arbitrarily doing on the S-load function. So I don't know whether, you know, let's so they can get away with that to a certain degree. Let's see how that goes. Alex K says, I just saw it stuck on 30 Quay defaults. Plus, they also added gas tracker for Polygon. Polyscan.com /gas tracker. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I went through that gas tracker the other day on the live stream. That's very cool. Pranam says Axion transactions shouldn't cost more than 5 cents with this new Polygon change. Interesting stuff there, Prana. Still super cheap for now though. Yeah, well, it's cheap compared to, you know, 50 bucks, 150 bucks, isn't it? So yeah, people can absorb that. People can buy and stake at $1 of Axion, and it still wouldn't cost more than 5% in gas fees for that. Well done, Prana. Nice insights there from Prana. Thank you very much. All right, so here's Securitants at 1.38. So real pump. Must have been some news there. Let us know if you know if there's any news around Securitants, because that's a big pump there. I know that Crypto Casino covers the Axion partners quite well compared to what I do on this channel. So yeah, well, let's have a quick look here. So yeah, pump major. Look at that, pretty cool. Let's have a full screen on that. Let's go, bam. All right, just the last. This is an hourly chart, so just pumped in the last 3 hours. Unbelievable. So it was sitting up under a penny, and then it pumped all the way up to 174%. Wow, 175%, let's say, and now it's still up 56% there on some big volume candles, relatively speaking, compared to what the previous hours have been. So interesting stuff there. Let us know in the chat if you know what's going on there, or whether it was just a market buyer, just decided to bump there. Anyway, so a nice little move back up there as well. We've got Quick at $411. Sorry, $411. Matic at $1.26, down a little bit from yesterday. Hex sitting at 38.5. So that's definitely probably at the bottom of the range. You probably expect, maybe reasonably to expect. That's been what, 3 weeks moving down that sort of channel. So it's probably due for, typically after 3 weeks, Hex has been moving up to a new high. We'll see whether that takes place on the Hex there. And Dex Tools at 56. That's pretty much it on the wrap up. Okay, that's going not too bad. Right, let's just jump out of there and let's go to Nomics just for quickly. We're going to go back there, Nomics, and quickly look at the markets before we move on to some of the hot topics today as well. And Alex Casey's Hex under 40 cents, good deal. I think so too, Alex. Pretty good buying spot there as well. Let's have a look here. So Bitcoin at 54,545. Well done, folks. This has pushed us back into bull mode. So I think we can safely say that, safely in crypto, you know. But that's definitely, we got over the 52. That was the key point. And so that's pretty cool to see that. We've got Ethereum at 3,500. And obviously Bitcoin leading the way. It means that the alts will probably move super strong once Bitcoin consolidates a bit too. And Cardano at 219, Binance at 434, XRP at 107, Solana at 154, Polkadot at 3167, and Dogecoin at 24. Shiba Inu keeps moving up. Oh my gosh, this meme coin, it just won't die. It just keeps going on. It just keeps going on. Obviously, you can use Shiba coins in the accelerator, so you feel free to do that. But it's up 28.66%. So you can definitely get some more Axion with your Shiba Inu at the moment if you want to enter the accelerator. 13 Luna is at 42.17. Uniswap at 25.08. And final, and that's it for our top 15. We'd pretty much just cover the top 15 there as well. So pretty cool. Total market cap has gone up quite a bit from yesterday, up to 2.55 trillion, up 2.74%. Nice. Right, so on that. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's jump back into the results there. Let's put in today's results. I've got to stop capitalizing. You know me with my capitalization. Hey, stop it. I forgot to take it off. today's accelerator results. Yeah, all right, so cool, that's it. So that's just the way it goes. We'll just put a little Axion symbol on that. Nice. Right, so that's pretty much that. What else? We've got quite a bit to talk about still. So let's jump over to the announcements today. Let's check out the news. Right, so I had a bit out today. What else we got here? So Axion weekly development live stream starts in 30 minutes. So that's with the Axion team on the YouTube channel. Really cool. See Axion official doing that. This week's live feature, an exclusive interview, features Nia Taliver, a US rugby Olympian and Axion's first brand ambassador. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know we were having brand ambassadors. News to me. So pretty cool brand ambassadors. Great to see that. And no doubt kicking off with an Olympian. That's pretty cool. Well, also, obviously, Nia's on the AAC, isn't she? So pretty cool to see that. We'll also be announcing the results of your Axion story, Better Way to Crypto, and Q2 user survey winners. So they were a bit delayed, so they were announced too in the live stream. So see you there, and there's the YouTube video there. I did put that on a notice board on this channel. So if you want to see that, what's this called actually? Axion weekly developments on there. Yeah, so that's really cool. So we're going to post that in there. Axion official live stream. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. That there it was on today. So it was actually pretty cool. You got to see heaps of the Axion official team members on it, a lot of them. So really cool, and obviously see Nia on there as well. So if you've missed that, go and watch it. Give it a likes and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Axion official. Awesome stuff there. So pretty cool. The next piece of news is pretty big too. Axion community votes to move to Polygon. So that we obviously had a vote running for quite a few. Was it a week? And that's been pretty much confirmed with an incredible 810 votes submitted, making this the largest official vote enacted on the Axion ecosystem thus far. An overwhelming majority of the Axion community cast their vote to migrate our entire project over to Polygon Network, with over 95% of the vote going to yes. So it's a really terrific result. This now officially secures Axion's move and gives the development team the go-ahead and community support to enact the migration. And in addition, the preliminary report from the HALBORN audit, which we're going to talk about next, showcases 0 blockers in the Axion v3 code that would prevent Axion from launching on the Polygon network. So nice one there. A small code revisions round is currently pending before HALBORN releases the final report verifying the Axion smart contract to be safe, secure, and ready for the mainstream. Yay! Yay! So that's pretty cool to see that. So we're going to talk a bit more about that next. From launching on Polygon to helping pay for all user fees in the accelerator, having an Olympian on the advisory council, see today's live stream, which I just posted in the chat there, and an incredible dedicated community. Axion is poised to grow exponentially into an economic powerhouse in the crypto world. Thanks for being along for the ride. So that's really cool. For more information on Polygon migration, so I'll post that in the chat too. Bam. All right, so that's Pi info. All right, so we're going to post that in the chat there as well. Bam. All right, so there's the Polygon info migration if you want to check that out. And of course, here's the cool piece of artwork there. Axion votes to move to Polygon. So I did post it in the community, this channel's community notice board. So hopefully some of you might have seen that too. All right, so very cool. And let's go check out the Axion audit. Very cool. Let's go do it. All right, so here we are. All right, so this is the official cover for the initial Axion audit here. So Axion Network Contract Smart Contract Security Audit. Woohoo! So powered by HALBORN, the auditors, and it's got the date there, September there, 2021 to December 2021. The date says the 7th, I think it is. So very cool on that. Let's go to the next page. Hey, this is a major results here. HALBORN's initial audit results found a total of 16 findings, 5 informational. So this is what I said earlier on. This is what that would have come out like. 7 low priority, 3 medium priority, and 1 high priority, and 0 critical priority. And that's the key one at the bottom there. Critical, obviously you don't want those, and there was 0 found. Pretty awesome. And basically the team has said that all the issues raised have been addressed and sent back to HALBORN for a final review. So that's really super duper good. And of course, once we get the final report, that pretty much opens the way for Axion Vision 3. Remember, that's new code, staking NFTs, all that sort of good stuff. And that's going to be on the also go with the Polygon migration. So it's going to open up a whole new frontier for Axion. Pretty much cheap fees, if not zero fees, obviously with the airdrop, and also staking NFTs. All those innovations I talked about yesterday are going to be coming. Those three big innovations that in DeFi that Axion's going to bring to market as soon as they move to Polygon migration. So it's going to be pretty exciting over there. Plus, obviously, with the huge number of active users per day on Polygon, I think we said it was something like 660,000 or something, and growing. And so that bodes for a whole new market as well. That can be directly targeted by the Axion marketing team. Plus, obviously, the team's looking at over $100,000 to start the marketing kickoff there, and then pretty decent marketing budgets thereafter monthly. So it's going to be pretty exciting, folks, to see that. Really is going to be good times. So that's the initial HALBORN's initial audit results, looking pretty good. And obviously, I think all the code's been fixed up for a lot of these things, and it's all been sent back, basically, is what they're saying here. So they've dealt with these issues and pushed that back to the HALBORN orders for the final one. Alex K says, oh, by the way, if anyone has QuickSwap farms running on Matic, you need to rotate your rewards into new DQuick based pool reward contracts. Yeah, I saw that today, Alex, on the Polygon. I probably I got stuff in Adamant, so I probably need to. I don't know if I probably need to do something myself there, so I'll have to double check that on that. So I'll have to read up. I think Adamant posted a notice about that too. So hopefully I won't get caught out by that. Because I've got it in the Adamant pools locked in for quite a long time. So hopefully that's going to be pretty seamless. We'll see. Maybe Adamant's going to do a lot of stuff, but yeah, I'll double check that. All right, so very cool. Nice shout out there by Alex, by the way. If you're into QuickSwap pools like pairs that Alex and I are, and if you're doing also Adamant, which has got compounding, then it's definitely something to take notice of with the rewards there. All right, so very cool. So that's the audit there. Nice. All right, so let's go down to the Twitter and see what the team's been doing on Twitter today as well. So here we are. Bitcoin is the golden ticket, and our stakers have earned 173 of them in March. I think we went this through yesterday, so we'll jump through these. Yeah, they're all yesterday, so I think we went through all these. Today's ones. Here's today's ones. Brazil is next. Bitcoin is unstoppable. So it looks like Brazil's coming, going to recognize crypto, if not Bitcoin. So very cool on that. There's a story there on the looks of it. And next one that came up was, hey, look at this artwork. Whose artwork's this? This is looking really cool. Salute, Axion. The future of staking is finally here. So pretty cool on that. And of course, that's probably just going to link to Axion staking platform. But look at this artwork. Pretty cool with the Axion logo. I wonder who's doing that. Who's doing that? If you're in the chat, let me know in the chat if you know who's doing these beautiful artworks here. Very nice. All right, so Axion is leaving hashtag ETH fees behind. Polygon, we are on our way. I like that. That's a visionary, isn't it? We're on our way. A destiny. It's going to happen. Pretty cool on that. So look at that cool stuff there. Nice. All right. So Axion just posted this other one. Join us for a live YouTube AMA session. So I've posted that link already in the chat there. Very cool. And what's this last one? She will say yes. Stay Axion and Bitcoin daily. It's got Bitcoin in the old ring box there. Nice. I like that. All right, so what else? Axion, we will be doing an airdrop of free Matic to all Axion holders and stakers in preparation for our launch on the Polygon network. If you aren't hodling, simply purchase some Axion from Uniswap. Also, stakers will be getting twice as much Matic, so it's taken into account. So even though the GWAI's been increased to 30, as Alex and Prana have pointed out, there's going to be a decent airdrop to people holding liquid Axion, and twice as much for stakers. So pretty cool stuff. So that should last you to do pretty much most of the things that you do, unless you're going to regularly go into the accelerator or this or that. You should be able to do all your staking and unstaking and all sorts of stuff. Should cover you, make it basically free for a long time to come. So cool on that. So nice on there. And that's pretty much it. So that's the news there. We're just going to check Cointelegraph and see what's going on there, and we'll jump back to the Discord. So price spikes. Wales front running the approval of a Bitcoin futures ETF. like I said, we saw that the other day. They're still delaying those ETFs, so we'll see what happens there. Right blockchain tripled production this year. It's holding 194 million in Bitcoin. MoneyGram launches USDC settlement using the Stellar blockchain. Interesting. New Zealand's Easy Crypto raises 11.75 million. Eyes stock market float. So yeah, I've used Easy Crypto on the New Zealand one. It's very, very good. I'm not surprised they've raised that money. So that's a brother and sister outfit, and they are killing it through this bull market. Make a DAO fund founders plan to address. I won't read that's rubbish stuff there. Anyway, hot stories. What else we got there? Nothing else much there. So what else is cool here? Senator pressures OICC nominee over missing Marxism threat in Moscow. It's got a few politics stuff here rather than crypto stuff. Rocket pool delays launch after vulnerable discovered by a rival. Yeah, so interesting stuff there. Very cool. So if you're liking those articles, you can check those out on cointelegraph.com. Nice. All right. We'll go back to the general chat. See, someone seems to have got there. Just watched it live. Nice work as always, man. Oh, nice one there. Thanks, One Deadly Zephyr. We'll give that some love. This is so nice. Are you making these? Yeah. So, hey, who's that? Who's that making that? Oh, wow. We just saw that on a tweet. Hey, who could that be? Who could that be? Axion falling stars. Axion on Matic going to be like magic. Absolutely. They're falling star. Agree with the 100%. And Enigma says Rex sucks. Okay, we're going to check out Rex now. We don't normally cover too much about non-Axion things, but we have an open mind, so we might just talk about Rex. And Alex K says Maxion falling star. Yeah, Maxion, I like that. And yeah, Rex was a risky play. It is a risky play. I think it still is. So it was interesting. Let's just go check that out. So Rex is actually, so we've got the big three on Ethereum. We've got Hex, Axion, and Wise on Ethereum. They're the big three certificate of deposits. They've all got different things on top of them, around them, but they're the big three certificate of deposits. And they also have a share rate, right? They have a share rate, which makes their staking different from other projects where you can stake your tokens, as it were, staking, proof of stake, stuff like that. So, what I was going to say, Rex is on the Binance Smart Chain, and apparently the original developers of it were Hexkins, and maybe Hex OG people. This is what they say anyway. So you just got to, take what they say. The project seems to be they got version 1. And they're actually coming out with a version 2. Version 2 actually looks pretty cool with the UI, I must admit. So that's pretty interesting. But as soon as that sort of came out, the price seemed to have crashed. So you can see some of the ones here as well. So this is on Dex.Guru. You can see Rex here, T-Rex, and M-Rex. So those all three in the ecosystem for the Rex, right? So you need one T-Rex to get to keep your share rate, the global share rate at the beginning, which I think's 10,000 or something. So you need at least one of those, and you need M-Rex. You can have up to 20 M-Rexes. So people originally would have got 20 M-Rexes. Some people would only got 1 or 2 M-Rexes, and that's just how that plays. And then, of course, Rex is the underlying token. So it's a bit like the Axion token or the Hex token. That's sort of the token you're after. That when you stake, that's what you're trying to get. You can see that the price has been pretty crazy as well. So the prices have been insane. So we'll just quickly look at the Rex one, which is the main token, and we'll just check this out of interest because this is on the Binance Smart Chain. So obviously got cheap fees there, but it's got very different gamification compared to your big three on the Ethereum blockchain. So let's have a quick look at the daily on this. It hasn't been around that long. I think it was at 90 days maybe now. And here we are all the way back. It launched on 21st of June. You can see it sort of really pumped at the beginning, as we typically see in crypto. It went up to like 0.003. Then it all came all the way down to 0.004. And then it had a little pump and then pull back, little pump and then pull back, and a super pump. Look at that, super pump. And of course, you're talking about it going all the way up to 1.3 cents. And of course, it was down at a tenth of a cent before that. So massive pump, and then it came down. It did another little pump up here, and then dramatically, bam, sold off. Obviously, as the rest, Bitcoin starts pumping and all that, it starts selling off. So now it's down at 0.004. So it's a very high risk. You can see people, if you bought up here, you're technically out of the money big time. down here. Of course, if you bought down here and you sold up here, you're technically way in the money, right? Way in the money, maybe 15x or whatever it is, to 10x or whatever. But that's just the way it's gone on here. So that's the Rex. That's the main token. Also, at the moment, they're running a 365-day auction phase, which is obviously on like day 90. And of course, that's the amount of BNB that's been going into the auction has been going down as well. I'm not going to show that in this thing, since we're just having a quick look. But that's kind of the idea. But I want to show you some of the T-Rex value. The T-Rex value has been insane too. So you're looking at, it started off at about 1,400 a T-Rex. Remember, you need one T-Rex to get all these benefits, like getting the global share rate at the beginning. So you actually get more shares for your Rex that you stake. So it started off at 1,400 bucks, and look, it went all the way up to $18,300 for a T-Rex. So 1,400 bucks to 18,300, and now then it just plummeted. Bam, 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 look at that. And now you can get a T-Rex for 2,407 US dollars. So interesting charts, and like I say, as Alex says, very high risk. And let's finally look at MREX. What you need, you can get up to 20 MREXs in your staking UI. And like I say, version 2 is coming up soon. But it's just interesting to observe other projects that move on to that get set up with different game theory and get moved onto different platforms. So it's pretty interesting, this. Now, obviously, this you could get, so it started off at about 40 bucks for an MREX, went all the way up to $620 an MREX. Can you believe it? $620. So the first big move, it went up to like $124, came back down, and then pumped all the way up to 622, and now it's all the way down at 34. So obviously, if you had bought down here and you sold up here, you made a killing. But of course, if you did not sell, you were all the way back down to 34. So some winners and losers, folks, definitely. But it's got different game theory and very high risk if you think about it. Because if you don't own a T-Rex, then you're getting the latest share rate and so forth. So, but obviously the prices are much cheaper to pick up now, so you probably get a better deal. So interesting to look at other projects. You learn from them, their game theory, and at the moment, look at this chart. I mean, it would make a lot of people scared. Some people might say when you get scared at this level, it's time to pick up stuff. I mean, that's just speculation. You're just speculating. So obviously, we're just looking at this as a case study. Interesting stuff, though. So I hope you enjoyed that quick look at the Rex one, if you weren't familiar with that. All right, so let's go back into the chat there. We've got Enigma. Seems like Rex just abandoned Project 1 and now moving on to the next. Can't wait for Axion on Poly. Yeah, I agree with you, Enigma. So a lot of people have made that comment too. So it just shows you how good it is to have a solid project like Axion. And that's why I always talk about trying to get, have a diversified portfolio, but stay with the real solid projects. And I think that's a good point. Prana says, I still think their T-Rex token is iffy, even with the potential revised version of Rex 2. Yeah, and I think they're doing they're going to be doing another token as well for the version 2. And so it's going to be interesting to see that as well. But like I say, it's just, yeah, maybe just too much, but it becomes very speculative. Alex K says, it made my eyes glaze over trying to understand triple token system, says Alex. Yeah, that's true. And Pranam, I agree with you, Alex. Pranam says the saving grace possibly for the T-Rex 2.0 version, supposedly unlimited tokens for that, unlike 1. Yeah, I think it's well, scarcity is the key. Is what you do want, a bit of scarcity in there. But hey, I think the early whales that got in made lots of tokens and ended up took the opportunity when they saw it pump up to some incredible returns. They had to sell it off, right? So I think it's probably happened. Ignore says why sucks too, but at least they didn't dangle a solution to a problem while price was going down. Only to have the solution to be a new project, although things are not complete, they could redeem themselves. Yeah, Enigma, Wise is doing a lot of just like Axion's doing things at the frontier of DeFi with innovation. So is Wise. So I wouldn't. Wise is going to be one of the clear winners in my view on DeFi. They've got 2 major things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 major things coming up in the DeFi space, which are game changers. So I'd be keeping a close eye on Wise. Ignima says yes if they give everyone a 1-to-1 copy from Rex. Yeah, I haven't seen the finer details around that, Ignima, but interesting stuff. Alex Casey's chart looks like a typical pump and dump. Does very much so. And Ignima says, yep, only people who think it's not sketchy have to be positive for their bags. That's right. And I think it's the other side of it. So you need to get scarcity into thing. You need to be consistent. You need to have a good roadmap. You need to have, and you need to grow. You You need to grow your community over time. So there's some interesting things there. But really cool from D2 Dan Funk. Nice one there with these cool Axion things on there. Nice. Hey, good luck, guys. Here's Falling Star. Absolutely. So good luck on that. Bam. Hey, Ruckus 3000 in there. So nice. Are you making these? So nice on that. Woohoo. All right, very cool. All right, so some cool stuff happening there. Let's go back to the accelerator and see where we're getting on. So 23 hours and 32 minutes to go. We're 28 minutes into the hour, and 375 million is still there, 100%. So no one's buy and stake yet. Remember, the trade-off is really the gas fees are sitting at 93 gwei at the moment. So the trade-off is between gas fees and the 28.4% additional bonus on your Axion. As Pullen's indicated that when we move to Polygon, those will be tapered off. Down to what level, I do not know, but it's something just to consider. We've often said on this channel, I say we, but I've probably often said on this channel that 30, 40 gwei is probably where you're trying to target, but we haven't seen that for a while. So it's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, so let's actually jump over to, because Alex pointed this out, so we're going to go to polyscan.com and we've probably got the resources. It'll be under resources. All right, let me have a okay. So under miscellaneous on polygonscan.com, under miscellaneous, you've got gas track at the bottom, new. So let's click on that, and we can see the gas prices on there. So yeah, so 33 gwei, 33 gwei, so 60 gwei. So that's looks like your price increase that Prana and Alex talking about. 30 to 60 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. What else we got there? Average utilization 62.56%. And we've got the big users down the bottom, the gas guzzlers and the gas spenders. So how much they spent and the gas guzzlers there. Yeah, so we've got the big ones there. As we said, quick swap router, 0.66 Matic, 0.74%. So interesting stuff there. You see most of the gwei is what's that, 30, around 34, most of those transactions in the volume. So transaction on the top left, the gwei on the bottom right there. So most of it's at 34 or under from the looks of it. So interesting stuff. All right, very cool. Alex K says 30x increase of minimum gas price should be good for Matic token, maybe. Yeah, that's what you would think so. Good point there, Alex. That'll be increasing, especially if you're in as a staker and as a validator. So that's probably something definitely checking out. Well, that's one topic I haven't covered on the staking there as a validator. So if you go to Matic up here, so wallet.polygon.technology site is the link. You've got we haven't gone through this on the site. It's one topic I haven't, because I'm not staked on Polygon because I'm doing yield farming like Alex tends to be. So that's where we tend to spend our time on there. Now I've done quite a few farms on there, but I haven't done a lot of. I've moved out of a lot of the high fit yield farms into the main product lines. It's taking a little while to upload. Don't know why. Let's check this out. How's my latte going? It's surviving. My latte's surviving. All right, very cool. All right, is that going to come up? Are you going to finally? Is it going to actually get? Boy, oh boy! How many times do? Oh, that's right. It does want me to log on, so I haven't logged on there, so I can't show that. But it's got the stake, and I'll maybe show that maybe tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, folks, I will be launching the Axion sponsored prize contest giveaway. So that's going to be for tomorrow. I thought it's pretty cool. It's going to be like a Friday here. It's good for the weekend, and that's going to run all the way through to the end of October for the Polygon launch. So maybe to the end of October, I'm not quite sure, but it's going to run a long way through to there. So that's going to be a bit of fun. So look out for that, folks. So don't forget, at the moment, there's the $250 program. So we're going to jump onto Axion.network. Now, if you don't personally want to get in, to compete for the contest, don't forget to spread the word. I mean, it's a great way to onboard new people. And as I always say, the community plays a big role in that. So let's go to updates here. I think this was up here in one of these. Is it on updates? Maybe it's not on updates. Let's have a look. Let's go to Axion. Maybe it's on one of these ones. Not sure if it's that one. Is it this next one? Let's go back. Let's actually jump out of there and let's go to announcements. We'll find on the announcements. Here we go. Hey, Prana Om says, Alex, what part of the world are you at? I'm near New York City. Alex is from Queens. Alex is from Queens, New York City. I'm just kidding. Hey, Fisto, wow. Hey, Fisto, good to see you. Or Fisto, nice to see you in the house there. And Crypto Casino's in the house as well. Lots of giveaways at the moment, guys. Stay tuned to all channels. Man, it sounds like battle stations. Battle stations, all channels. Yeah, so Crypto Casino's also doing one. So this is Axion sponsored contest prize giveaways for Polygon-matic migration. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot more prizes around, and we're going to cover the official one. As I said, I'll be launching this channel's Axion sponsored one tomorrow. I think that Crypto Casino, have you launched yours on your channel? Let us know. I heard yesterday that you had launched it with Nia. So let us know in the chat if that is, because I haven't actually seen your one. If you have done it, let us know. And maybe post your link in the Discord so we can see your competition if it's on. I haven't actually seen it. I did try to have a look for it, but I haven't seen it. All right, so let's go all the way back up here. I think it's up here somewhere. Pretty sure. Is it this far back? Really? Surely it's not this far back. Surely. Am I going too far back? I don't know. Did I miss it? I feel like I've missed it. I feel like I've gone way far way back too far. We're coming down. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. Come on, where is it? You know, where is it? Here it is. Yay! All right, so the OG Polygon NFT artwork contest, win $250. I have posted it on the chat there. So this is the Axion one. It's not a sponsored Axion contest prize. This is actually the Axion's one. So OG Polygon NFT artwork contest, win $250. So do get involved with this. If you don't want to get involved, send it to someone that you know. And that's a great way of growing the Axion community, as well as giving someone a chance to on board while getting a chance to win a big prize. So do check that out. That's the OG Polygon NFT artwork contest. So let's just go back up the top here. Alex Casey is California here, a few hours behind you. Yeah, so you guys are on Never Eat. So Prana's on the East Coast, you're on the West Coast of the United States. Yeah, so that's like multiple country states in between, right? Not sure how you can stay up at 4 a.m., says Alex. Crypto Casino says, I've done one winner pick tomorrow. Right, did you just run yours over like 2 days, Crypto Casino? Okay, so I was going to run mine over a much longer period, so that's interesting. Let us know, post the link if you can, or DM me the link, one of the two. Prana says, I'm not a morning person, but I don't need to be up at the time, says Alex. Prana, nice one. Prana says, I just missed the sunlight the most. That's hilarious. All right, and Critic says, and in tomorrow's video, also a chance to win a Axion Nano, guys. It's like Christmas, all thanks to Axion. All right, so there is a prize galore is ramping up, folks, on the Axion community promoters. So exciting stuff. And I think that there's some more Axion community promoters coming on board, Crypto Casino. I think that was the case. But I don't know. They'll be on not necessarily YouTube. Some of the community promoters might be on other social media, which is cool. Good to see that. So it's going to be interesting to see their work and promoting Axion. And of course, with Nia being a brand ambassador. Wow, that's exciting. So things are starting to gain momentum, folks. I think it's pretty good. Now we obviously want to keep building that and building that and building that. And that's going to be fun in the time ahead. So very cool. Alex says, sounds great. Good luck to all participants. Absolutely. On that. And so don't forget, this is pretty cool. Want your art to be immortalized in the Axion ecosystem forever. Calling on all artists to submit their Axion artwork for Axion's new OG Polygon NFT that will launch when we migrate to the Polygon network. And as we saw with the audit, that's looking very, very soon. So very cool. The live on the blockchain forever. The community will vote on which artwork they like best. boy, but start getting some friends in the community, getting the winners on your side. And the winning art will feature as the background for this exclusive NFT. The selected winner will also get $250 in Axion and NFT itself when we go live. So obviously, if you're bullish on Axion price, that $250 could turn into a lot more, right? So pretty cool. Now remember, it's what is it, 50, 60x from here to 1 cent. So imagine that on the 250, that'd be pretty cool multiplication if if that occurs. Whether you are creating this art digitally in Photoshop, painting in IRL, or animating a unique GIF, we can't wait to see your Axion community or the Axion community makes. So we've also seen that in the chat there. So submissions will be on the original artwork, free a copy, and have a resolution of exactly 80 by 480 pixels, delivered in JPEG and PNG format if still image, or a high quality GIF or MP4 if animated. So that you can do either of those two. Submissions are open until midnight on Wednesday, October the 13th, so GMT time. So that's pretty much it. So if you either get involved yourself or spread the word to someone else, and it's a great way of introducing someone to Axion as well. So very cool. And don't forget, if you're one of the LP providers, make sure that you pull your LP tokens. We've said that a couple of days now, just to make sure you do that as well. All right, so very cool. I think that was it. Yeah. Don't forget to check out Axion Official on their YouTube channel. That's a great way. So I think it's a pretty good wrap up of all that stuff that's happening there. Let's go to general. Crypto Casino says also Naya is doing a giveaway, guys. Oh wow, so Naya's doing a giveaway too, guys. Wow. So prizes galore going across a lot of the Axion community promoters. So very cool. And like I say, it's expanding from YouTube as well. So other platforms looks like it's occurring. So we'll try and give you an update on that as much as possible on how Axion is expanding in that front. So what we've got the Axion Advisory Council, those 6 awesome people on there, just starting to ramp up now. You've got the content creators, the Axion community promoters starting to be organized and promoting out on different platforms and being added to. You've got the brand ambassadors, starting off with Nia, an Olympian, which is pretty cool. So things are really starting to expand. The team is doing a very thorough step-by-step process to expand the influence of Axion. So very exciting times to be involved. Obviously, with the Polygon update coming, that's going to be a major time. So yeah, lots of little prizes to give away there. Thanks for the update, says Anima. You're most welcome. And Nia's giveaway is through one of her Instagram accounts. Nice. So Instagram, folks, with a big brand influencer. Woohoo! Nice. These sports influencers, right? They really have good platforms to grow from. And I saw a little bit of her on there. It was pretty cool. And Prana's just posted Nina's Axion's link there. So I'm going to pull that up actually myself. Not sure if it's going to show up on my account. I don't actually spend much time on Instagram, so if at all. I think I might have an account. Not absolutely sure about that. But Prana's posted the link there, folks. That's to Nina's Axion giveaway. So if you're into prizes, there's going to be prize galores. Follow all the Axion promoters, Axion brand ambassadors. Man, it's really starting to roll out. You can see what the marketing team's doing, really thinking and putting together really professional, experience-based marketing. Very cool. All right, so nice on there. Oh, what about, yeah, okay, so let me just put the bounce on there. Let's go over to there. Let's pull this up. I'm going to just copy this link. All right, and we're going to get out of there. Bam. All right, and let's see how we get on with this. I'm not sure where this is. Instagram. Here we go. Right, so here's Nia's one here. That's Nia, official page of everything Nia, X Axion, my personal Instagram. Nia T Oliver, nice. You got a few pictures here. Okay, so Nia Axion's giveaway. How to tag 3 people that aren't following this page under this post. 1 entry, share this post and tag Nia 3 entries and win $300. Nice on that. So pretty cool on that, and lots of cool stuff there too. So very cool. Almost 1,000 followers too, so really cool. Obviously growing fast on there. Once you get up there, you just keep growing faster and faster and faster. So nice. And the first 4 posts all about Axion there. So really living the dream there. Very cool. So onwards and upwards to that one. And Pran has posted the link to this one, so check that out. Very cool. All right, so awesome stuff. Now, these are all the official links, folks. If you're new to Axion, we've got the website, the staking, the accelerator. Those are the 3 main links. You've got all the social media here. including newsletter. If you're not in the newsletter, you can join that. And obviously Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, YouTube, and the merch site here if you want to get t-shirts and caps. We might pull it up just briefly. And of course, you got the official Axion contracts and of the announcements which we've just been through ourselves. Very cool. Remember, just to be aware of scammers, stay safe, everybody. The moderators and stuff like that won't contact you on that. And here is the Axion merch. Look at this, cool. The old caps here. So there's, like I said, there's now 3 merch places to get merch from. This channel has Axion token merch. You can find that link in the video description. This is the Axion official link, which is axion.fashion, axion.fashion. And then, of course, there's, was it, I've just forgotten now. Let me pull it up. Ox the Owl. Oxy Owl is in the Axion community. Has actually did the first merch site, so you can check Ox the Owl out as well. I actually probably need to post all these 3 merch shops in the video links. I need to update my links in the video descriptions as well. So bags, jandal, flip flops, and stuff like that. So pretty cool. And of course the good old mug and caps. Very nice. All right, so cool on that. As well. What did I put there? That's the website there. So yeah, cool. Let's have a quick look at the roadmap as we're going. Prana says Axion also started a South Asian Axion group on Telegram. And I think VJ from the Axion Advisory Council is helping out with that. Yeah, so that's awesome stuff. So I probably talked about that, but as I said earlier, the Axion Advisory Council has got 6 people on it, and they're from all around the world pretty much. So seeing them start up a South Asian Axion group is really cool, and it'd actually be quite neat to see the South Asian market pulled on board. As I said, you got South Korea and Japan are particularly big. They've been big crypto users for a long time and have actually driven a lot of market behavior. But obviously now you've got crypto going everywhere now through the rest of Southeast Asia, through around the world. Really is expanding at a fast rate of knots. Latin America, particularly, you see a lot of content around that, and obviously state governments making it official currency and all sorts of stuff. So it really is a game changer. So folks, you got to see, it's exciting. Things are really happening, and it's just consistency is key, as I always say on this channel. And the Axion team is rolling out that strategy, and it takes time to build. There's going to be build more influencers, more reach over time. More platforms just gets out more and more. So very cool. Pranam says Axion tweeted it out earlier, maybe yesterday. Right, cool. I didn't see that one actually. Let me just go back and see whether I missed that one from yesterday. Maybe it came out after I went through yesterday's tweets. So we might just jump back there a little bit. Let's go to this yesterday here. Market sentiment is growing. Creator community is excited. Have you heard? Axion is coming to Polygon and giving away Matic. That's a good one. That's funny, that one. All right, so Axion. Oh, yeah, here it is. Axion is. I must have missed this. There was a couple that I missed, remember, because I went past them. Axion is global movement with members in our community represented all over the world. If you're a part of South Asia, join the our official South Asian Axion community and talk with your fellow Axionauts. So here's the link for that. So I'll post that in the chat there. Southeast Asian Axion crew. I keep losing the A's, right, because I haven't got the A's on there. Axion. Right, so bam, you can follow that. Nice. Oh, I think you already did it. Prana already got me there. That's the Twitter post from Prana. Well done, Prana. And that's the actual link that's inside that Twitter post there as well. So very cool. So if you're from that part of the world or you just want to participate, get on it. Very cool. I think that was it. Yeah. Very cool. All right, so nice. All right, that's where we're up to now. All right, so very cool. And we'll go back to Accelerator. Here's the Accelerator, folks. So 23 hours and 40 minutes to go to recharge. 375 million in there, 100% remaining. And don't forget, you get up to 28.4% additional Axion on your principal if you go into the Accelerator. And as we understand it, Pullins indicated that this will taper off when we get to Polygon in terms of the magnitude of the bonuses. How that's going to play out exactly is to be seen, but that's the case. And basically, there are 6 tokens to choose from. The link for the Accelerator is in the video description. You got Ethereum, USDC, DAI, Wrap Bitcoin, BAT, Shiba, and Hex are the 7 tokens. Now, pretty awesome. I imagine that when you get to Polygon, we're going to have a few different tokens added there. So it's going to be interesting to see. So basically, you just select your token, make sure your wallet's connected, of course, and put the amount that you want to send in there, click continue, and basically your bonus is affected by how long you stake. So if you do 60 days, which is the minimum, you'll get 7% bonus. You can see here. And that 7% bonus is reflected here with the US dollars and the Axion corresponding Axion value. And that bonus comes straight out of the bonus at the top here, which is like that bucket of bonus for the day. Gets recharged every 24 hours. And of course, you get 7% all the way up to from 60 days to 349 days. You'll get 7% there, and you can see your bonuses there. You get no big payday. So there's a special bonus, big payday bonuses happen once every year for the first 5 years. The first one's coming up later this month. And so if you only stake this time, you won't. You have to be staked for 350 days or more to get the big payday bonuses of any particular bonus. So let's go to 350 days. You jump from 7% all the way up to 13.4%. Plus, you get a little bit of bonus there from the first big payday, which is actually this month. So you're getting that straight up pretty close at the time. So that's pretty nice. So once you go to 350 days, you get jump from 7% to 13.4%, plus you get big payday bonus. But as soon as you go all the way up to, the longer you bonus, you stake for, the more the bonus. If you go all the way up to the max staking period, which is 5,555 days, which is 15.2 years, you get the full bonus, 28.4%. And you can see that's what this is, up to 28.4. You can see it's 28.4% there. So you get that amount of bonus there, 5.8 million. If you're doing 1 ETH, it'll be 5.8 million. And of course, you get qualify for all 5 bonuses because you're there over the next 5 years and you're staking for 15 years. So you're getting all those bonuses, and you can see them there, of course. And this is all at today's price in Axion. Then on top of the Axion, of course, you get wrapped Bitcoin dividends. And the difference between the wrapped Bitcoin dividends and the Axion dividend interest is that the wrapped Bitcoin dividends can be withdrawn at any time, whereas Axion is paid out at the maturity of the stake that you have. So that's pretty much it. So some people often do also what they call a staking ladder. They'll stake Axion over different intervals so that they have that Axion coming to maturity on a regular basis, maybe as an income or something like that. So there's different ways of, different strategies of staking for income as opposed to, say, just capital accumulating that interest and getting all far in the future. So there's different 2 methods. And Axion, of course, 40% has staked it for 15.2 years. Pretty amazing, because every year that you stake, you have to swap your Axion when you stake it for shares, and every year that you stake longer, you get 20% more shares. So over 15 years, it's over 300% more shares, and that's why 40% of Axion people have staked for that long. Pretty amazing. Now, obviously, when Axion moves to Polygon with version 3, those stakes are going to be converted to NFTs. That's going to be pretty much first to market on that. That's one of the 3 big innovations that Axion is going to bring when it moves to Polygon, and targeting the 3rd week of October. It looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to happen at that same time, given how good the audit today was, the initial audit results, and so it's looking optimistic for that time frame. And so it's going to be pretty huge. And of course, potentially maybe a year down the track, something even share stakes that are staked for 15 years could be tradable potentially within a year or so on a secondary market. So we'll look out for that. And once again, we have to wait for the team to let us know about a roadmap for that sort of stuff. But in any case, the NFTs are coming as stakes, and that's going to be pretty awesome, especially if you've got old stakes, because it's going to make it cheap to unstake and stuff like that. So pretty nice stuff around that. What else we got? Prana says, I think Vijay speaks Hindi. I don't speak it, but he can possibly communicate with billions of people there. India is into crypto. I agree with you there, Prana. I do have a friend that I met online that's from India, and they're definitely excited. They've got they're doing a lot of growing crypto in India as well. They're also invested in Axion, so very cool. Neil Robinson says, hi, sirs. Hey, Neil, great to see you in the house. Pretty awesome. Yeah, and True Blue 75's in there late today. Hey, True Blue, good to see you as always. Another Axion token member, represent. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So very cool. Yeah, awesome stuff. Hey, so we're coming up on an hour, 59 minutes and 15 seconds. We've got the full recharges done there. We'll see how we get on tomorrow, of course. Like I say, the highlights for today is that social media is really starting to climb, particularly community involvement in the social media and the community promoters, and also the Axion version 3 initial audit came out really good, as we talked about before. So if you're watching this after the live stream, we did cover that earlier in the live stream, so do check that out as well, and you can see the results. So very cool. And don't forget to watch the Axion official YouTube chat. Was live today. You can see all the Axion team on there. They had marketers, mathematicians, developers, all that sort of stuff on there. So you go to see their, some of their faces at least, but heaps of them were on there. So it was pretty cool to see that as well. They gave away a lot of prizes as well for some of the earlier prizes that were there, or at least mention them in any case. So very cool. Nice work. Nice work. All right. So that's 1 hour, folks. That's the live stream. 1 hour. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and don't forget to get involved in the Axion community. Do your part as well in spreading the word onwards and upwards for the Polygon migration coming up pretty soon. It's going to be super exciting. 3 major innovations the team's bring to DeFi. It's going to be pretty cool as well. All right, take care now. I'm going to bounce the joint and may go for a drive. How about that? It's pretty bad weather outside though, but hey, you know, that's how we roll. All right, a big shout out to, of course, to Alex and Prana for being great, wonderful moderators, and also to the Axion token members represent. Whoop, whoop, and always great to see you guys in there. And everybody else, onwards and upwards. Exciting times to be involved with Axion, and I'm excited too. So I'll catch you later. And my contest is coming out. My Axion sponsored contest is coming out tomorrow. So I'll launch that tomorrow in the live stream as well. So catch me there. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. So it's going to be cool. All right, take care now. Bye for now. Bye for now. All right, there we are. That was the high pitched singing there. Stop it. Stop it. You're driving me crazy. All right, bye now.